set to rescue Nigeria by providing alternative solutions to various national trauma in our country. Leaders of conscience under the umbrella of the Third Force movement, initiated by the National Consultative Front, NC Front, is again compelled to intervene in the national growing misrule and national confusion by setting up a formidable national shadow government to provide alternative intervention and solutions to the problems of national governance in the various sectors of Nigerian political and economic endeavor. Consequently, we wish to use this medium to call on all well-meaning Nigerians across party lines and in broad civil society to embrace and support this historic shadow cabinet initiated by the National Consultative Front, NC Front.
What we are doing. One, Nigeria cannot be unfortunate to the point that only those who are in the cabinet of President Buhari have solutions to the problems of the country. If that were the case, then we should consider ourselves doomed. Because for the past 6 years, these wise men, whom in the perspective of President Buhari are the best for him to run his government, have run everything aground. And we're not saying this just to embarrass the government. The government knows that they have these challenges. So our duty is to tell Nigerians that don't lose hope. Apart from those who are working with President Buhari in his cabinet, there are other Nigerians who are thinking about solutions to these problems. Second point is that the operative word is shadow. No government is going to last forever. And anyone who is thinking of forming a government after this one, or advising a government to be formed after this one, must be aware of these issues now. One of the excuses that President Buhari has been given was that he was surprised when he got to government. So all those lofty promises of turning water to wine and all of that, and naira to $1, and they got there and they got the shocker of their lives. We don't want to have a shocker of our lives.
We have no country before we can now think of leadership. I think what we are trying to do here is to say, well, we found ourselves in a situation where things are too difficult. We don't want to join the army of people who will just be criticizing for political benefit. Because criticism in Nigeria basically could only be viewed from that perspective. But we are saying that we have a country and we have a people. And if we are talking about the future, especially 2023, the fundamental question is, if nothing is done to secure the confidence of Nigerians in the country, by 2023, will there be a country for us to contest election? No. If traveling from here to Kaduna will require adding 2 rakat for a Muslim and a Christian fasting not less than 2 to 3 days to travel 100 to 200 and something kilometers, in 2023, how are we going to campaign? Shall we campaign virtually? How are the political parties going to operate? And so what we are trying to do here is to tell Nigerians that, look, yes, this country belongs to all of us. We have problems, but let us not lose hope in the country. And let us not consign the country to leadership. Nigeria do not belong to people in government. It belongs to Nigeria.